Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is day 6 of the Leetcode Daily Challenge. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Join me on Discord, let me know what you think about today's farm. Today I'm not feeling super well, to be honest, so today's quality of video or explanation may be a little bit, we'll see. We'll see how I feel. So apologies to the fans and hope y'all doing alright. Anyway, today's farm is, so let's get it fast. 1209, remove all adjacent duplicates in string 2. So you're given S and K integers, and removing them, causing the left and the right to concat together. Okay, so this is going to be a stack problem, maybe a 2-pointer problem, we want to call it that. I'm going to do it with stack. The idea is that because they're duplicates. So I was thinking of whether the thing I was thinking about was kind of similar to what we said either yesterday or the day before, which is that is there a decision, right? And I thought, okay, is there an instance where you have to choose between one substring and another substring in this? And the answer is no, right? Because they're duplicates. So that if you had something like let's say you have X and then you have to remove A's, and then X, you can only remove, say, 6 A's, right? Well, removing, that's 5, but removing 5 A's here versus removing 5 A's here will give you the same idea. So then this will, this will basically have the same result, so that's why it doesn't matter. There are problems where there is a decision where you have to choose one or the other, and that gets harder. So that's what I was thinking about, is there a decision? Because there's no decision, then you can always remove when you can, and in this way, it's just about implementation. And the implementation that I'm going to do is just using a stack, because then you can choose the last K characters and see if they are the same, and if they are, then you remove them. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. So yeah, and you can, I'm gonna call it a stack, but you can even think about it in other ways if you really want. But yeah, so let's say 1 is equal to 0. For C and S, that's to say, if this is equal to 0, we just append the character, right, and then 1 increments by 1. Else, if this is equal to the one on top, then we increment by 1 and also stack.append.c. Else 1 is equal to 1. Oh, and this should be, I guess it would be the equivalent. No, that's not true, actually. Otherwise, if this is not the same, then we also, actually, I guess we could take it out this way now. And as we can see, we can actually maybe even, well, no. This has to be after the check, so I was wrong there. At least in that particular case, because otherwise it will always be true, because you push it and then you check, right? That's a little silly for me. But then now you can now I can refactor this really quick. So basically, if length of stack is equal to 0, or stack of -1 is not equal to C, then we set a new character, and yeah. Otherwise, we increment the 1 and we append C. And then now we just have to check if 1 is equal to K, then we know that we have to remove, can K be 0? Is there weird cases? No. So then if this is equal to true, then we just remove the last K elements. And that's pretty much it. And then we join the thing back together, back into a string, and it should be okay. I don't worry about the running time here, because it should be clear that this is going to be linear, and time and space. In terms of space, this is going to be as fast as it gets anyway. But I did get it wrong, so maybe hold on for a second. Okay. I forgot about the part where you keep on doing it. I actually did forget about that, so that's my bad. It's easy to make these mistakes, and that's why you test. So then the thing here then, okay. Then we just have to keep track in a better way. And of course, and one way that I mean, I already know how to do it, but how to fix this. But one way that you can do is that, okay, now that this is pop, write code to check the last k elements, right? But of course, if you do that, it's going to be it'll probably time limit exceed unless they have weak test cases, because then now this takes k and then it takes roughly like if you have a case where k minus 1 matches or something like that, then you're gonna like do a lot of extra checks. So then now you want to amortize that stuff out, and the way that you do it is just by keeping track by only look at one element, right? So let's do that. Wow, I actually forgot about the repeating thing. I think I was just stuck on a stack mindset. So yeah. So then now let's say this is the case, then we can do stack.append c and 1 as the new thing. So then now stack contains two things instead of one, is the character and the number of occurrences. So otherwise, yeah. I guess I could write it this way to be a little bit clearer. Yeah. And then now we can actually just check while length of stack is greater than 0 rather, and stack on top of the second element, which is the element for this. Also we have to fix this now to 0 to get the first character, and then here is to get the second one. Why did I type it like that? Whoops. If this is equal to k, we pop, right? And that's pretty much it. I mean, that makes it easy. I mean, of course, you have to convert this back to a word. So now result is equal to for character occurrences maybe in stack. And of course, even though it's called stack, we go from left to right. So here it's going to be first in, first out. I think that's some part of the confusion maybe sometimes. But yeah. And then now we apply this together, and then now we join them at the very end. Okay, so I'm wrong again. Huh, it has not removed these. Do I have a typo somewhere? That means that stack is equal to this, right? So yeah, I don't know why this is so weird. Huh. Let's see. Let's see if there are any other cases. So the second, no, I mean, it definitely seems like it's working on the repeating thing. Oh, I see. Because then, okay. I am a little bit sloppy today, clearly. I'm blaming on the sickness already. But basically, after this popped, no, that should be okay, right? Let me see. But the test cases, for example, for this, for some reason I'm not. Oh, maybe that's. It's hard to copy and paste for some reason. The reason is I'm not doing and I know why, but I'm trying to figure out. Or I know what is happening. I don't know exactly why, but the idea is that okay, we remove D, and then the C, but then now the B doesn't combine or something like that, or maybe the D in this case. I don't know. The B and the D. And also maybe I have an extra character somewhere, because why do I have 4? Oh no, 4 D's in it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I just have like a typo somewhere. Probably because I think I have an extra D. That's why. And then this violates this invariant, I think, because it should come in one at a time, and therefore this is equal to that. But then now this thing is greater than K, so it's not popping. But I don't know why. I probably just have an off by 1 somewhere. But okay, let's just put in the stack. Right. Just to also show you how no matter how good you think you are, some days you rush it and you pay for it. So number 1, okay, 1, and then it goes away, and then on this pop, I don't update one. That's why. Okay, so it's actually a sillier mistake than this. I shouldn't use one. I was using one because I was doing it previously, but actually I don't think I should have. But I should have just been one is equal to one. Okay, this one's fine. One is equal to one, right? And then now that should be fine because I think it was incrementing or it popped and then in the next iteration it was still incrementing. That's why. But I may be off by one here now though because this is this plus one. Whoops. Okay, so there you go. A lot of silly mistakes today. Hopefully I'm a little bit better later. That one thing was, yeah, I don't usually write it that way. I don't even usually write it this way, but so I think it's a little bit awkward for sure. But I usually use a temporary, but that's why. All right, let's give it a submit. Hopefully this is good. Could have done it twice before, probably in less silly ways. We'll see. But yeah, this is still going to be linear time and linear space because this is a for loop. This is going to be linear. There is a while loop here, but remember that each character can only be pushed and popped once, or each character can only lead to a push and a pop once or twice. So therefore, because like once this pop happened, it never comes back. So this pop can only happen once per character at most. So we don't. So it's amortized all of one. So this is going to be all of n. The result is obviously also going to be all of n, just the stack length and also the size of the result. So yeah, I'm just curious how I did in past Larry. How did you do it? Yeah, probably it seems like I just did the same way, and I don't know how fast I did it, but in a not stupid way, I guess. How come I didn't need a while loop here? I didn't think I need a while loop. Why did I need a while loop before again? Oh, I think I did the while loop because. Oops, what did I click on? I think I needed the while loop because. I did the while loop because I wasn't sure what was happening. I thought it was in compressing correctly, but now that I think about it, yeah, we didn't really need this. It's just that was the thing that happens sometimes. So actually, this only happens ever once because we're processing from left to right. It was just that I had this one thing outside the loop and a global thing, and that kind of led to this weird issue. Today I am off. My brain is not functioning, so apologies. How about my first try? My first try was better, maybe. I don't know. Same idea though. It seems like I've done the same thing every time. So yeah. Hope this was good. Like I said, I'm a little bit off today. So apologies to that. Hopefully tomorrow I'll feel better, but stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health, and I'll see y'all all later. Bye bye.